Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I got this full glam on a budget. Yes, I said it. This look is done using all affordable makeup products and I am so excited because I love affordable makeup. I love drugstore makeup. One thing that I think is really important and super important for beginners to know is that you don't have to spend all of your money on super expensive makeup. You don't have to buy the hottest makeup with the highest price tag because sometimes those products are not the best products, and a lot of the time products that are really talked about and really hyped up are really not that great, with the exception of some. You know, that's not the case for everything, but sometimes products that are so highly talked about and are so expensive really aren't that good, and there are some products in the drugstore that perform way better than expensive products. There are gems in the drugstore, you just have to find them, and some of my favorite products are actually from the drugstore. I love drugstore foundations, concealers, even drugstore lip products are so good. Sometimes eyeshadows are a hit and miss. So if you want to see how I created this look using all affordable products, make sure to stay tuned. But first, like always, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you aren't already subscribed, as well as hit that little bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Now, let's go ahead and get started. So my lids are already primed, and to prime my lids, I used my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. I know this is not a drugstore product, but I've never tried a drugstore eyeshadow primer, and all the concealers I have, I feel like aren't going to be good enough to prime my lids for shadow. So I just went ahead and primed with a high-end primer. You guys can use whatever primer you want to use. So jumping right on in for this look, I am going to be using the Makeup Revolution and SOPH Does Nails collaboration. So the first color I'm going to be picking up is this one right here, and it's called Danger. I'm just picking that color up on my Morphe M562, and I'm going to pack this on the outer corner and bring it in the crease. I'm going to bring it from the outer crease all the way to the inner crease. Next, I'm going to go in with the black eyeshadow, and this is called Nightmare. I'm just going to pick this up on the same brush, and I'm going to pack this right over the outer corner. I like this black because it's not too pigmented, so you can slowly build it up how you want to build it up, because black can be a really scary color. I'm pretty sure I've said this before in at least one of my videos. So just be careful when you're using black. But I'm also going to bring this a little bit into the crease. I am not bringing it any further than the outer corner area. I want to keep the outer corner the darkest part, so I'm not bringing that any further in. So now I'm going to jump to the opposite end of the palette, and I'm going to go in with this strawberry pink color, which is called Strawberry Sweets. I'm going to pick this up on my Morphe M506, and I'm just going to put this right over that dark red color. So far, I'm really enjoying these eyeshadows. I don't have any complaints. I actually really like the pigmentation. I don't think they're too pigmented, and I don't think they're not pigmented. So I think it's a really good in-between, like for beginners and stuff. If you're worried about picking up too much product, I think this palette is going to be really good for you. I would definitely consider this like a buildable palette. Even though it's buildable, the pigment is still there, which is what's important. Going back in with that Danger color again, I'm just going to pick this up on a clean M562 now. And I'm going to start blending that up into the strawberry pink. So now I'm going to go in with this really light brown shade up here, which is called Iced Coffee. I could totally go for some iced coffee right now. And I'm just going to pick this up on a Morphe M433, and I'm going to use this to blend out the strawberry color. Now I'm just going to go back in with that strawberry pink color and a Morphe M433, and I'm just going to tap off the excess. And I'm going to pop that right back in there just to bring that pink color back to life after we blended it out just a little bit. So I still want that pink to show through. And of course, we can't forget about the black. So I'm just going to take a little bit more black and just intensify that outer corner, because we did lose a bit of the pigment with all the blending. So we just want to make sure that that black is still there. And of course, you just want to hit those edges with a clean blending brush. This is an essential step in all of my tutorials. You guys know this. Don't skip out on the clean blending brush, okay? don't do it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease. You guys already know it wouldn't really be a tutorial if I didn't cut my crease. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I will be right back to pop on our look. So now that our crease is cut, we're gonna go ahead and take that black shade called Nightmare. So we're just gonna blend that color in so that we can hide the demarcation from where the concealer stops. For light color, I'm going to take this light pale pink, which is called Pink Champagne. I'm just going to go ahead and pack that on. I'm not spraying my brush or anything with this. It is a pigmented shadow, but it is a little bit chunky. But I mean, I'm not really complaining because it is pigmented and the palette's super affordable, so it gets the job done. I'm just going to go ahead and pack that on. Alright, so to complete the look, I'm going to go ahead and pop on some eyeliner, and I'm going to be using my NYX Matte Black Liquid Liner, and then I'm going to pop on some lashes, and I'm going to use the Vegas Nay and EYLURE Bronze Beauty Lashes. I'll be right back so we can start glamming up our... For primer, I used the Maybelline Master Prime in Blur and Smooth. The only other thing that's not drugstore is the concealer that I put all over my face, which is my Tarte Shape Tape, because that's the only thing that has really good enough coverage for what I'm looking for. So for foundation, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Super Stay 24-Hour Foundation in the shade Porcelain. I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C2. I'm just going to put this under my eyes. This concealer is hands down my favorite drugstore concealer right now because the coverage is so good and it's so comfortable, and it really reminds me of the Shape Tape. To set my under eyes, I'm going to go ahead and use my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. This is the best loose setting powder I've ever tried. I don't even use my Laura Mercier powder anymore because it just doesn't do it for me. Like, I feel like it's not light enough. I just feel like the translucent shade is not really translucent, so I feel like it ends up tinting my foundation and my concealer, and I just don't really like that. So ever since I found this, I'm like, okay, this is such a good powder. And what I love about it is that you can get this at Walmart, you can get it at CVS, you can get it at Ulta, but it's the cheapest at Walmart. If you can get any of your makeup products at like Walmart or something, I definitely recommend that because they are cheaper, so I would totally do that. So now to go ahead and set all over my face, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Setting Powder, shade Classic Ivory, and I'm just going to set this. I really like this powder because one, it keeps me matte, and two, it really brings life back to my face after I put my foundation and my concealer on, because I know some people like to go darker with their foundation, like for like flash photography and stuff like that, but unless I know I'm taking flash photography, I don't go dark with my foundation because I typically like my foundation to match, and then I add bronzer and everything like that. Alright, so let's just ignore how crazy my hair looks. I know it looks like an absolute mess, but we're going to fix that at the end. I'm going to go ahead and bronze my skin, and I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is what it looks like. If you've never heard of the Butter Bronzer, no offense, but are you living under a rock? So I'm going to go ahead and carve out my cheeks, and to do that I'm going to use the Coty Airspun powder. I really like this powder because it is super affordable and it's translucent, but the one thing I will say is that I don't like it for under my eyes because I think it's a little bit heavy and it makes them look very dry and very cakey. So now I only use it to carve out my cheekbones, and I really like it for that. So before I go ahead and finish off the rest of my face, I'm going to go ahead and finish off my under eye. First, going to go in with the black. It's on an angled brush, and I'm going to put this really close to my lower lash line. Pencil brush in that same black color and just smudge it out. Now I'm going to go in with this dark red color, and I'm going to put this underneath the black to smudge it out a little bit more. Smudge it out, smoke it out, I don't know. So to highlight my inner corner, I'm going to go in with this light color up here called Fairy Lights, and I'm just going to pop that on the inner corner. For eyeliner, I'm going to go ahead and take my NYX Wonder Pencil in Light and just pop that in the waterline. For blush, I'm going to go ahead and take this one from CoverGirl. I don't even know the name of this, like there's no name on it. I've had it for so long, but I'm just going to go ahead and pop this on my cheeks. Alright, so before I go ahead and pop on my highlighter, I am just going to spray some Mario Badescu Rose Water on my face to get it ready for highlighter. For highlighter, I'm going to go ahead and use the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in the shade Moonlight Pearls. I feel like some people are very iffy about these baked highlighters, but the thing is you have to scrape off like the top layer to really get the pigment because it is baked. So if you don't do that, you're really not going to get much payoff at all. But once you guys get that initial layer off, this is a really pretty highlight, and it's only $3, so get your hands on it. So to complete the look, I'm going to go in with the NYX Liquid Suede Liquid Lipstick in the shade Soft Spoken. It's a really pretty mauve-y color. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop this on. Alright you guys, so here's the final look, and now we are fully glammed on a budget. Don't think it's impossible to get full gorgeous glam with drugstore affordable products. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, comment down below and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one.